earned the right to get the respect from the officials. Lift your camera up first before you say something. Lift your camera up so you get out.
Give me 1 second, Stephen A. Let me ask you this, Perk. What did you say when Doc Rivers was crying when y'all was in Boston about other teams getting all those calls?
Doc Rivers was never crying.
Just stop it, Perk. That's all Doc Rivers does.
Doc Rivers was never crying when we was in Boston. The devil's a lie and the truth ain't nowhere near.
Okay, so we got to break everything down in today's video, man. Shannon Sharpe went off on Kendrick Perkins live on ESPN FirstTake, leaving Stephen A. Smith shocked. Stephen A. was shocked that Shannon Sharpe went at Perk like this. Again, man, you already know Perk is definitely a sensitive guy. We did videos of Perk calling out Charles Barkley and everybody like that. So I know Perk is going to be in his feelings about Shannon Sharpe checking him like this live on ESPN FirstTake because Shannon Sharpe went ballistic, man. So let's break everything down. If you guys don't know, this is why Shannon Sharpe and Kendrick Perkins got into a heated argument live on ESPN FirstTake. This is the reason right here.
Deserve a level of respect because we're competing our tails off and bringing something positive to this league, right? We're growing young players. Our young players are competing their tail off. The least that they could do is get the same respect that everybody else in this league gets and get refereed the same way that everybody else in this league gets reffed.
You cannot sit up here and say, oh, this just happened overnight. No, they've been doing this for the past 2 to 3 seasons. They earned the right to get the respect from the officials.
Stephen A., before you go, I want to ask Perk one thing.
Lift your camera up first before you say something. Lift your camera up so you get out.
Give me 1 second, Stephen A. Let me ask you this, Perk. What did you say when Doc Rivers was crying when y'all was in Boston about other teams getting all those calls?
Doc Rivers was never crying.
Just stop it, Perk. That's all Doc Rivers does.
Doc Rivers was never crying when we was in Boston. Doc Rivers was never crying. The devil's a lie and the truth ain't nowhere near. Listen, let me tell you something. SGA and the Oklahoma City Thunder, because this is what this is about. They don't get technical fouls. They don't complain about calls. This is why they're so great.
They get them all.
But no, man, listen. I'm talking about.
Do you remember the Bible? Perk, you go to church, Perk. You go to church. What did the devil tell the Lord about Job? He said, of course he gonna praise you. You give him everything. Remove the hedge and he'll cuss his very maker. If they started getting fouls called against them, of course they gonna complain. Stop playing with me, Perk.
Shannon, I did go to church. I was the world's tallest altar boy.
So you know the story of Job.
I know it.
What did he say? What did the Lord tell the devil? He said you could do everything but take his life. He took his kids, he took his sheep, he took his livestock. What did he do? Even his wife said, why don't you curse this man and get out of this misery?
Okay.
He said, is he not God in good and in bad?
Hold on, time out. Let me ask you a question then. Let me ask you a question. You a Hall of Famer, right?
Yes, sir.
You're one of the greatest tight ends to ever play the game of football, right?
And he is.
Oh.
So that's Shannon Sharpe checking Kendrick Perkins live on ESPN FirstTake. Like I said, man, it was over this coaching stuff. And I would like for you guys to get in the comment section down below because I know a lot of NBA fans have been complaining about the refs ruining the game. A lot of people think these refs are a part of the sports betting stuff that's going on inside of the NBA because it's like, yo, why do they do some of the stuff that they're doing, making these calls like this, missing calls, and then when the calls that they do make, it's like stuff that they shouldn't even be doing. Ejecting players when it's like over the smallest stuff. It just doesn't make sense, right? So I would like for you guys to get in the comment section down below. How do y'all feel about everything in today's video? And how do y'all feel about today's NBA refs? Hit that like button if you made this far in the video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. Catch you guys on the next one, and we out, guys. Peace.